Paint cans are probably some of the most diverse items in Team Fortress 2. There are many different colours at many varying prices, whether you're an edgy sniper main, lime painted a-hole, or don't use any paints at all. This guide will provide you with a lot of information about Team Fortress 2's paints. TF2 has 29 paints in total, with 7 of them being team coloured paints and 22 of them being single paints. I'm going to go through each paint and discuss how much they're worth as of this video's creation. Alright, let's begin.
My name is Jeff.
Single paints are the paints that don't change colour depending on your team. For example, if you paint a cosmetic yellow, it will stay yellow regardless of what team you're on. A colour similar to slate is a dark slate grey paint which is worth 12.33 refined. A deep commitment to purple is a vibrant purple coloured paint which is worth 16 refined. A distinctive lack of hue is a black paint that has a stereotype of being edgy which costs 2.65 keys. A Mann's mint is a mint green paint which is worth 21 refined. After Eight is a slightly lighter and greener black paint which will set you back 1.25 keys. Aged Moustache Grey is a light grey paint which is worth 8.66 refined. An extraordinary abundance of Tinge is the only white paint in the game which costs you 2.5 keys. Australium Gold is the infamous yellow paint which will cost you 13.77 refined. Colour 216190-216 is a pastel pink paint which you can get for 9.77 refined. Dark Salmon Injustice is, as it suggests, a dark form of the colour salmon which is worth 6.22 refined. Drably Olive is an olive green colour paint which costs 7 refined. Indubitably Green is a lighter green paint which costs 12 refined. Mann Co Orange is a pure orange paint which will only cost you 12.33 refined. Muskelmannbraun is a brown paint with a hint of orange which is worth 3 refined. Noble Hatter's Violet is a darker purple paint which will cost you 8.33 refined. Peculiarly Drab Tincture is a colour reminiscent of sand which will cost you 4.33 refined. Pink as Hell is a bright pink paint which has a similar stereotype to the bit of Taste of Defeat and Lime which we'll bring up in a moment. This costs you 2.55 keys. Radigan Conagher is a darker brown paint which is worth 5 refined. The Bitter Taste of Defeat and Lime is a very bright lime green paint which is generally associated with absolute douches. It will cost you 2 keys. The colour of a Gentleman's business pants is a brighter yellow paint which is worth 8.55 refined. Ye Olde Rustic colour is a more rusty shade of grey, which is worth 2.66 refined. Zepheniah's Greed is a very dark shade of green, which will set you back 6 refined. Now as you can see, people prefer the black, white, lime and pink paints to the duller, less appealing paints like Ye Olde Rustic colour and Muskelmannbraun. Anyways, let's move on to the team coloured paints.
Team Fortress 2.
Team colour paints are different to single colour paints, as when you switch teams, it changes different colours depending on which team obviously. An Air of Debonair is a Colour of Spy's magnificent suit. It will set you back 13 refined. Balaclavas are Forever is the Colour of Spy's balaclava mask. It is worth 1 key. Cream Spirit is based on the orange and yellow class icons, as well as Engineer's hard hat. It sells for 16.33 refined. Operator's Overalls is the colour of Engineer's overalls. It costs 12.33 refined. Team Spirit is based on the team coloured parts of the class icons. It is worth 1.15 keys. The value of teamwork was took from the medic's cross on his backpack. You can pick it up for 1.15 keys. Waterlogged Lab Coat is the colour of the medic's lab coat. You can get it for 12.22 refined. So I doubt any of you really know about this item, but the Mann Co painting set was added in the March 12, 2013 patch. It's a usable item which gives you 3 random paints from the drop system, being all of these on the screen right now. You can get this from Crate 57. It's worth 1.6 keys, but the price of it makes it not really worth it in my opinion. Hello. Oh, good trick stab. 10 out of 10. Good trick stab again. These paints were added in the Mann Economy update. Team Spirit was added on November 19th, 2010. The rest of the team paints were added on December 10th, 2010. A Mann's Mint and After Eight were both added on February the 23rd, 2012. Colour 216190-216 is named after its RGB data value. Zepheniah's Greed is named after Zepheniah Mann, the father of Redmond, Bluetark and Greyman. After Eight is most likely named after my favourite chocolate, After Eights. Muskelmannbraun means Muskelmannbraun in German. There is still no know dark brown and dark grey paints yet? Come on, Valve, just call them Delacroix Brown and Grey's Attire or something. I don't know, just add them, please. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of A Yan's Guide to. Leave any feedback that you have in the comments below, and if possible, any retweets or sharing on Twitter would be absolutely amazing. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need